Passengers should travel on trains, huffed James, not in silly balloons. Then something big and round and red drifted straight towards them. "We're out of hot air!" shouted a voice. "Ah!" cried James. "What's happening?" Crash, bang, wallop went the balloon and landed right on top of James. He was so scared he let out a huge burst of steam, which blew the balloon up again. The balloon rose into the air once more. "Well done, James," called his driver. "Your hot air did the trick." "Oh, no, James," cried Thomas. "You saved the hot air balloon." "I didn't mean to," groaned James. "Now it's sure to take our passengers." Wherever James went, he could see the balloon carrying vacationers across the island. He felt he should be taking those passengers. Rails are better than hot air any day. James arrived back at the station. There were lots of people on the platform. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting too. "Well done, James," he said. "But now the passengers will ride in the hot air balloon." Sir Topham Hatt laughed. "You're right, James," he said, "but they will need a ride home in a train." James was delighted. Sir Topham Hatt was right. The engines were busier than ever, taking vacationers to and from the airfield. Whenever James sees the red balloon, he whistles and toots. And sometimes when he's asleep at night, James dreams he can fly too, just like the red balloon. All the engines love having a washdown. Doesn't Gordon look grand? His color is gleaming in the sunlight. What color is Gordon? Yes, he's blue. Is Gordon the same color as Henry? No, Henry's green. But Edward is blue. Gordon and Edward are both blue. Here's Percy. He's having a washdown too. What color is Percy? Yes, he's green. Is Percy the same color as Toby? No, Toby is brown. But Henry is green. Percy and Henry are both green. Now here's James. He's feeling very special. What color is James? Yes, he's red. Is James the same color as Thomas? No, Thomas is blue. James is the brightest red engine on the island. That's why he's feeling so special. Who else on Sodor is red? Yes, Bertie the bus. James and Bertie the bus are both red. What a lot of beautiful colors there are on the island of Sodor. Thomas and the Rainbow. Thomas has friends all over the island of Sodor. Friends at Brendam Docks. and friends at the farm. All of the engines are Thomas's friends, and so are all of the children. One night, there had been a summer storm on the island. Sir Topham Hatt came to Tidmouth Sheds. He looked very serious. "A strong wind has blown down the telephone lines," he said. "Thomas, you must take the engineers to fix the telephone lines, or it will cause confusion and delay," he boomed. "Yes, sir," said Thomas, and he puffed away. Thomas arrived at Brendam Docks. The telephone engineers boarded Annie and Clarabelle. Then Thomas noticed something in the sky. Thomas thought it was the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. "Look at all those colors, Edward," gasped Thomas. "Red and blue and yellow and green." "That's a rainbow," puffed Edward wisely. "An old story says you'll find something magical at the end of a rainbow." "Something magical," gasped Thomas. "That sounds wonderful. I must find the end of the rainbow right away." And he wheeshed away as fast as he could. Thomas had to stop at a junction. The rainbow was overhead. Percy was already waiting there. "Hello, Thomas," Percy tooted cheerfully. "Sorry," Thomas puffed. "No time to talk. I have to find the end of the rainbow." And he chuffed quickly away. Thomas puffed up Gordon's Hill. The end of the rainbow was just over the top. But when Thomas reached the top, the end of the rainbow had moved. "Bother," said Thomas.